I'm taking a video of you. We're finally getting around to painting this carrot house, I guess you would call it. I did the bunny, and then Aiden's doing the house itself. Little bunny, there's not much to paint on him. It's just like pink ears and blue eyes, so that's how they had it on the thing, so that's how I did it. But we're gonna do this so that I can put it on the shelf with all the other Easter stuff. Is it fun to paint? Yes. Why we're doing it in the living room, I don't know, but...
What do you think?
We're doing language arts class again. And I can't wait for the other teacher to come back. I don't know if she even is coming back, but this lady, not only did she give him a crappy grade on his thing that they worked on all last week and the week before, which was like a paragraph writing thing. I guess everybody complained about it because like she wrote great job on it. And she apparently did that for everyone, but she gave them all not meeting expectations grades. So that's a whole other thing. But what I'm aggravated right now is she was reading a passage out of their workbook. That's usually like the main thing in their lesson is they have a passage that they have to read, and then it's all based around, the entire lesson is based around that passage. And it was about like a knight and a dragon, and she starts reading it, and she pronounced sire as seer, she pronounced gauntlet as gunlight, and then she just gave up. She read like the first little paragraph, and then she gave up and skipped on to the next thing. So like they didn't even get that chunk of the passage that they need for this whole lesson. I'm so aggravated with her right now. Like, it's more work for me because I gotta go redo this with him when she shuts off the class because she's not teaching it right. She doesn't have any idea what she's doing. I don't know if she even was a teacher before, but she sure as hell wasn't a language arts teacher. So I don't know. I don't know how much good complaining is going to do because it seems like all the parents have been complaining about her, but I don't know. I'm super aggravated. This is not how I like to start Monday mornings.
Far, flocked to the town, I heard about a king's command and immediately went to Vinci on my horse.
Not Vinci.
Charming. I approached the king and said, "Monsieur, I'm
Sire.
You knew more than any other knight. Who else is of my size? Who else wears such strong armor? Each of my shoes and my gunlet weigh 25
It's not
pounds.
gunlet. See, she's trying to read it again, and she got it wrong all over again. That word is gauntlet, Aiden.
As I rode up to the dragon.
Hey guys, it is Tuesday. This is one of the pajama shirts that I was talking about. This is the one with all the zodiac symbols on it. It's super cute. They're so comfortable. It's like super stretchy material. I don't know what it's made of. It's probably like spandex and cotton, but it's super duper comfortable. And because all the ones I got are black, they go with like my black pajama pants and pajama leggings. I did my hair the new color. I'm pretty sure I've done this color like a long time ago, but it was, what was it called? Deep burgundy or something like that. But of course it's gonna end up having red in it because I just put it over red. So it was more purpley on the box, but this is how it turned out, which I knew was going to happen because I just slapped it on over red hair dye. But like I said, I wanted it darker anyway. That'll take longer to fade, hopefully. And I'm not feeling this headband because it's too like silky and it just keeps slipping off my head. I'm just gonna put it on for now so that it holds my wispies in place while I do my makeup. I don't know what eyeshadow palette to use. I used the Darth Vader one the other day, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use either one of these new NBA ones, but I don't really want a full-on smoky eye for daytime, so I'm gonna use the New York Knicks one instead. have to rearrange some stuff in Aiden's room and do some spring cleaning this weekend, seeing as how he has a 3-day weekend with no school on Friday because of the professional development day or whatever they call it. Because we put the little, I don't know if I even showed it on here. Last year for Father's Day, I got Steven like a gaming recliner just to have in the living room, and we we both determined that it's very uncomfortable because it's supposed to have like lumbar support for your back, but that just means that it has this big pillow that like juts out in the wrong spot. So that's now in Aiden's room because it's not a very big chair. It's like the size of a normal chair, but it reclines. So now it's in Aiden's room, so he has a little chair to watch TV on. But there's just not, like, he has stuff everywhere, and I need to do a good deep clean in his room, get rid of stuff, make room, because it's to the point where it's driving me crazy, because there's just too much stuff, and the stuff he doesn't play with is going to go. The broken stuff is going to get chucked, and the stuff that's still good is going to get donated or passed on to somebody else who wants it. Yeah, there's too much going on in his room right now, especially since my grandma got him that table for Christmas. It takes up a ton of room right smack dab in the middle of his room. So just some stuff needs to go. So I gotta get some more like organization stuff for his closet and take care of that. And then in here, this room is pretty much okay now, except for the whole eyeshadow palette thing. I don't know what to store eyeshadow palettes on. And like, I was even trying to look on Pinterest the other day for ideas for this. Can't find anything, like, aside from just getting a big bookshelf and putting them all on there, which I really don't want to do because I don't have room in this room for another set of bookshelves. Where's my, there it is. I don't know what else to do. I kind of wanted to just take them down and put them in the drawers, but then the stuff in the drawers is going to have nowhere to go. So it's just, I don't know what to do. There are too many stupid ColourPop palettes. See, look, this thing is just sliding off my head. This is so annoying. I have to do the monthly meeting tomorrow with Aiden's teacher, but because the special needs teacher, I don't know if the special needs teacher is also like his case manager, so she takes care of all his IEP meetings, setups, and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I have to meet with her once a month. I don't know why they're having me do it with the guy that's filling in for her while she's on maternity leave, because, like, yeah, he's been sitting in on all the classes, but maybe it'll just be a quick one because he won't have a whole bunch to talk about. But I am going to mention to him, like, it's been really hard to follow along in language arts class with this teacher teaching because she just goes from one thing to another. She was all over the place again today. She was pissing me off yesterday with not being able to read the words correctly and everything. It's like, what the hell is going on? She confused Aiden today because she asked him a question, and like the thing that she had up on the screen, which I'm assuming is something she put together, made no sense. So like he was trying to give an answer, but I guess it wasn't what she wanted to hear. So then she, instead of like explaining anything to anybody, she just goes on to the next thing. Like she just wants to read out of a book and be done with it. I don't know, but I'm getting increasingly agitated, and we've heard nothing else about the MCAS testing or anything. So like I'm leaning towards not even friggin' going if they're not going to give us the information ahead of time, because I'm not going to know where we have to go and all this crap until you're not going to tell me the day before where we have to end up. It's more, that whole thing is more stressful on me than it is on him. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. Ignore my hair because I've got to do something with it because I have to get on camera today to do that stupid meeting with the teacher. I'm hoping it's a fast one because I don't even know why this guy is doing it, to be honest, because he's only been there a little bit. I don't know what he's possibly going to tell me. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to do it while his other teacher was on maternity leave, but I guess that's not the case. And it's kind of annoying if you ask me. Like, I'm so annoyed with the school stuff lately, if you can't tell. I know I did this to myself because I put him in a virtual school instead of doing... Oh, that's red. That would have been bad if I did my freaking eyebrows in that. Where the hell is my eyebrow pen? There it is. It's hiding. Anyway. Why do I have a lipstick in here? No idea what I'm doing. Oh, that's the gel. This is all dusty. I never used that. Yeah, I mean, I did it to myself because I put him in a virtual school, but also things are just not going lately the way I want them to. I have so much work to do, and I've got to worry about waiting for that until 3:30 today. And then I'm still pissed off that they haven't given us any more information about the MCAS stuff yet. Where is it going to be? How far are we going to have to drive? We have none of that information yet. And also, if it's over like 20 minutes, he's going to get car sick, so I have to worry about that too. With him already not wanting to do a test and being all stressed out and then having to get car sick. Usually Dramamine will help, but sometimes it doesn't, and then that's just another huge stressor. I know that he already gets stressed out about, like, not so much math tests because he's really good at that, but like that reading test he had to take, what was it, the week before last, I think? He made himself sick over that and had to go lay down afterwards. I can't say he gets that from me because I didn't used to get that stressed over tests and stuff. A lot of his other things he has picked up from me, but the whole test thing, I mean, as much as anybody else, I wouldn't want to take tests in school, but I didn't like make myself sick over it necessarily. But like the reading stuff, man, he gets so upset when he can't understand something, and I don't know. I don't think I want to put him through the MCAS crap. I've seen things say that you can opt out of it. The school just makes it seem like you can't because if they don't get a good participation, then it reflects badly on them and everything. I don't know why this lipstick is here, and why is it brown? Where did I get this from? I don't remember. Let's see what color it is. Do I like it? I don't think I like this color on me. It's probably why it was thrown off to the side. It's not with all my other lipsticks, so I was confused as to why it's over here. I think it might have come with one of the, I don't know, it definitely was from one of the ColourPop collections. I don't know why it's in my little everyday jar, because I never use this color. It's called Fab. I don't know if I like it or not. It's kind of like the wrong tone of nude for me. I'll leave it on for now and see what it ends up looking like, but let's see. I'm gonna do somewhat neutral makeup because I don't want to have crazy colorful eyes today. I just want this afternoon to be over with because I want this meeting over with. I can't even ask him like what's going on with the MCAS testing because the teachers don't know either. So it's kind of aggravating. It would be aggravating enough if he had to do it in like regular school, the brick and mortar school, but I wouldn't have to worry about it as much because I wouldn't have to worry about getting him somewhere on time, and I'm just hoping it's not far away. They said there was going to be a few different testing sites, which I'm assuming is different schools, but they're going by the concentration of where people live. So, who knows? I have no idea where all these kids are from. So, like, I have an idea of some of the kids in his class because they've had to talk about where they live for social studies and stuff, but other than that, no clue. And there's a lot of third graders apparently, so the grades 3 through 5 that have to take these tests are all going to be there that day. Those 2 days. 2 days at the beginning of April. I kept thinking it was the 3rd and 4th. It's the 7th and 8th. And then the 27th and 28th at the end of the month. For math. The first 2 days are language arts. The last 2 days are math. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees and up the rest of the week. So I am not going to turn the heat on at all. I'm so sick of paying the gas bill. I want to make it as low as possible for next month. It's not very cold right now in the house anyway. I'm lucky Steven and Aiden, whoa, that's really dark brown. I wasn't expecting it to be that dark. Steven and Aiden are always warm. I'm the one that gets cold in the cooler weather. But I still like the cold. I don't know why. I prefer cold over super hot summertime weather. Because it makes me ill. Cold weather has never made me sick. It's the warm weather that makes me ill. I still can't decide if I like this lip color or not. And it's the, is this the matte? It's the matte one. I don't know, it just says Lippy Sticks on it. I'm pretty sure this is it feels like one of the matte ones, and these kind of make my lips dry. My lips are already dry, you can see. I kind of don't want that all over my lips today because my lips are already dry, and I'm not sure I like this color. It kind of goes with the eye look I just did, but I don't want matte lipstick when my lips are all dry and flaky, because it just accentuates how dry they are. I'll just put on some lip gloss instead and stick this with my other lipsticks, because I don't know why it was out there without being with the other lipsticks. Let's see. Ew, I gotta get rid of some of these. Like, I have liquid lipsticks in here that I haven't touched in ages, and now they're all separated. I remember how much I loved this color. I don't know if this one's good anymore. I can't even open it. There we go. Doesn't smell like it's bad. Putting on old ass lip colors. Nope, don't like this anymore. Makes me look ill. Why was this like my favorite lipstick back in the day? I remember this was one of the ones when I was on this like incessant need to get a grayish taupey nude lipstick, and I don't know why I liked this so much. Not liking it on myself now. And I think this is one of the ones that's really hard to get off. Maybe I just shouldn't wear lipstick today because now I'm going to kill my lips. Yeah, this is one of the ones that's like ridiculously hard to get off. Why do I do this to myself? Shouldn't have even bothered putting lip stuff on. I don't know if this will take it off or if you're even supposed to put this on your lips. Alright, it's taking it off. It just like reacted with the lipstick and made a weird smell. What's in my mouth? Alright, no more of that. This green clean stuff, I don't think you're supposed to put it on your lips, but I needed something oily to get that off. And it reacted with it and it made a weird smell. Now I feel like I can taste it. Kind of smells like hair dye. I'm gonna go rinse my mouth with mouthwash and stuff. No more lip stuff. I'm gonna put lip balm on and be done with it. But I will talk to you guys either later or tomorrow. Okay, hopefully this light is okay because I just turned my ring light on because I dragged my other lamp over there because I was working in here last night and it's dark in that corner near my desk. So hopefully this is okay, but I haven't really filmed a ton this week yet again. So let's see, last night my HelloFresh box came yesterday, so last night we had hoisin honey chicken. That was the first time having that one and it was really good. I liked the sauce and everything, so that one was a home run. I have some sort of, I think it's Monterey Jack unfried chicken, and what are the other two? There's an enchilada one. I feel like this is all I talk about lately is the meals that come in the HelloFresh thing. And the other one is a pork bowl that is one of the first things. We've already had it when I first signed up. I think it was in the first box that we got, so I know that we like that one already. My skin is like being really weird lately. It's super dry all around my eyes and my eyebrows, and then my forehead and around my nose is still super oily. Now there's freaking sirens going by. I'm telling you guys, I will be so happy when we get to move again and get the hell out of the city. This thing is dry as hell. It's completely dried up. What is this? Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. Don't buy this, because it sucks. Wasn't that great to begin with, and now it's all dried out, and I haven't used it in a bit, but still. It's just a pencil. I don't know how pencils dry out, but... I mean, I can't complain about noise too much, because considering that we do live in a city, it's not that noisy around here. But I'm just, like, I'm still not used to... We lived on, like, a cul-de-sac road before that didn't have any traffic other than the people that lived there. So, it's taken some getting used to. The good thing is, I don't know what it is about this house, but it's very soundproof, I guess. It's got weird acoustics, because, like, if you're up here, you call downstairs to someone, they can't tell where you are, like what room you're in, and vice versa. If you're down there and you're calling, it's like, where are you calling me from? And then you'll hear, like, something outside. It sounds like they just stopped right up the street. You'll hear something outside and you think it's in the front, but it's, like, in the backyard. Like yesterday, the crazy cat lady next door was outside talking to someone. I thought she was in the backyard, but she was, like, at the end of our driveway. Just the way sound travels in here is very weird. Even if you're both downstairs. Like Steven will call me from like the bathroom or something, and I think he's in the kitchen. It's just weird. But then also, my point was, you can't hear noise that much when you're in the house, which is good because the street is kind of busy, but it dies down at night. But like our doors are so thick, they're like the super solid heavy wood doors, so like I'm in here and I close the door, can't hear noise out there. Same thing with like, it's good for Aiden going to sleep at night because in the summertime he always has his fan on, but in the winter obviously he doesn't have his fan. Steven and I have the fan on all the time because he got me so accustomed to sleeping with a fan on that I can't sleep without that noise anymore, which is kind of aggravating to me because I never used to constantly have a fan running when I slept by myself. But yeah, just the doors block the sound really well, so once you're inside the rooms, you don't hear much. I'm gonna use the Darth Vader palette again because I really liked the look I did with it the other day. I used the Stormtrooper color all over the inner half of my lid. I used Imperial Forces and Battle Station as like the crease colors, and then Sith Lord in the outer. I think I might just do that same thing again because I liked how it came out. It was kind of like a smoky eye, but not completely dark because it's got that cranberry color. So that's pretty much it. Today is like Friday for us because he doesn't have school tomorrow, so I'm going to be able to get a lot of stuff done, I hope. Knock on wood, because I didn't get much done yesterday, but that was also because I couldn't get started on any projects because I had to wait and do that meeting at 3:30, and like his last class ended at 2:15, so I didn't want to get started on anything. Like I made all my soaps, I did all the massage bars, I did the solid perfumes, and what else has already been made? The brush cleaners, the mixing mediums. What I do is I print out a whole list of all the Bath and Body stuff and like stuff that isn't eyeshadows that needs to be made first, and I make all that stuff, and then I print out the list of all the eyeshadows that need to be made. I did do a pretty good job of like restocking as many eyeshadows as I could before this sale, so I'm hoping there's not a ton that need to be made. But once all the, like, I have to do the lotions today. I can't do the rollerball perfumes until my rollerballs get here because I ran out of those. I'm hoping they come within the next few days. So lotions, rollerballs, there's some body scrubs that need to be made that I'll probably do those today because I found more. I'm waiting for my 8-ounce jars for those to come too, but I found a whole nother bag that I didn't know I had, so I can make those today. There's one more whipped soap I need to make because I found the jars and didn't realize that I had them. And all the body sprays. So that's my work for today, is finishing up the Bath and Body stuff that I can finish, and then get started on the eyeshadows. And there's only like a handful of highlighters to make because those, I didn't run those in the sale, so only a few people bought them in their orders. But other than that, I am excited that I have all day free from school stuff tomorrow, that I can just work on work stuff. I'm so bad at remembering to film outros for this stuff at the end of the week. I just sat down because I wanted to edit this, and I was like, I didn't film anything for the end. So meals for the week, what did I not put in here? I didn't take a picture of the one we had the night before last because it was a pork bowl that I thought was the same thing that we got in our first box, but it was a little bit different. But I mean, it was the same idea. So it was rice on the bottom and like seasoned pork with a sauce and stuff, and it was pretty much the same thing as the last time. And it had like red cabbage in it. Tonight I made it was beef enchiladas with like the green salsa on it, the salsa verde, and those were really good. It was weird making enchiladas and not having like the red sauce on them. I know they're made different ways, but I'm used to always making them with the red sauce, but they were pretty good. It was a little spicy for me because I put all the hot sauce in it. It said to taste, and I always put it all in because Steven likes the spicy stuff. But they always use Cholula hot sauce, and I'm a wimp when it comes to hot sauce, and Cholula is too spicy for me. It gives me heartburn. My favorite is Texas Pete. That's like the one I can handle on anything. On eggs it's good, on Mexican food it's good. That's the one I go for all the time when I buy hot sauce anyway. But they were pretty good, so I figured if I was gonna stick the picture in here, I may as well put a little bit of me talking about it. But I don't really have much else to talk about. We got all the info about the MCAS testing, and the good thing is it's not going to be far away, but like, I don't know, man, I still don't want to go for 4 days doing that stuff. 2 days at the beginning of April, and then 2 days at the end of April, and I was hoping they were going to have another meeting for the parents about it, but apparently not, because they didn't say anything about that. I guess I'll find out eventually, because they'll send out emails or something, but like, they did say that like most of the special needs kids have a one-on-one or one-to-one, whatever they call it, testing accommodation, where they get to do it like with a person, and like he needs that because if you just put him in front of a computer and tell him to take a test, he's gonna just click on whatever to get it done and over with. And like he needs someone there with him. Like when I do his whenever he has quizzes and stuff on the computer, I have to sit there and make sure he reads everything in the question and then picks his answer, because if you don't do that, he's just gonna pick and then not do great on it. But yeah, then like this Monday and Tuesday, he's peeing and not shutting the door, so that's what that noise is. Monday and Tuesday he has STAR 360 testing, which is like, it's, I don't even know how they describe that test, because they have the ELA one on Monday and then the math one on Tuesday. So it's a 1-day test. They've already taken this STAR 360 crap twice this year. I don't know why they're testing these kids so much. That's another part of the reason I don't, like when I was younger and in school, I remember people protesting the standardized tests and stuff, and I was always like, it's not that big a deal. Like, why is everybody so... Seeing now, like, he gets so stressed out over it when he knows there's tests and stuff, and I don't know, I don't think it's necessary. Not, like, in high school, fine, but not in kids this young. They stress over it way too much. So, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet about it, but that's that for now. So I want to go edit this so I can get it up on time, and I'll talk to you guys next week.